Can everybody see us?
How y'all doing?
What's going on? Big Matt and Diamond Dean is trying our first YouTube live mobile. We set this up a couple of weeks ago, and it took them a week to okay it, to get us to where you have to have so many subscribers to be able to go mobile
Right.
on your phone.
Right.
And they changed some of the settings on it, and we reached out to our fan base through Facebook, and we went from like 40 subscribers to 90 in just a week's time.
Oh, yeah.
Just a couple of days. We appreciate everybody that come on from Facebook and went over and subscribed real quick. So whoever subscribed, you'll get a notification and watch us go live right here. And this is just kind of a practice, just to see how it works and
Play by play.
yeah. And this is Iron Bowl. It's what we're doing. Just going to talk about the Iron Bowl. We did this with what, Georgia and was it Georgia and Auburn?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes. I think.
We just covered a quarter of the game and talked about the game and some other stuff that's going on.
Hey, how about them Wolverines, man?
I know it's
Big win.
it is. I think Michigan went over 300 yards.
Rushing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Haskins.
Oh man, 4 touchdowns. He had a good one.
Now,
This one's still 0-0, and I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you, that shocks me.
well, they both went 3 and out. Both times they had the ball. Finley got rushed there on 1 third down. I thought Bama had him for a 2-point conversion, but it was close. But they went up punting and getting out of that spot, and then Bama goes out and punts. Now, Bama's got the ball back now, first and 10 on 6 minutes left, first quarter.
You just got to believe Alabama
Well, they
will
back
move
on-
the ball at some time,
Back on their 15.
some point.
They come out playing a little nasty, a little crazy.
Well, they're putting some pressure on
There's
them.
Bryce Young just goes down.
That's the thing to do, bring the house after.
That's what everybody done. A&M had a lot of success with that. LSU had a lot of success.
They did. Nobody else has but them two, and that was one loss and one game they nearly lost.
Yeah. You know,
Florida
Bama-
too.
yeah, just bring the house. I guess that's just the best way to handle it.
Look, sacked 27 times this season, Bryce Young has been. Which
That's tied for third most in the SEC. Coverage, tip the ball at the line of scrimmage. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 18 here. Bama's backed up in their own end zone here.
Auburn come to play today, didn't they?
Yeah, they both been playing a little chippy at each other, which is good. It's the Iron Bowl. You're supposed to play a little crazy with each
I'll
other.
be honest with you, I was not real worried about Auburn with Nix being out and the way they played the last 2 weeks, but it looks like they're fired up.
Their defense is playing real inspired.
Look at the yardage, -8 for Alabama, 19 for Auburn. I think I got that many yards on my mowing gig. There you go.
There you go. They got a big play. Who's that, Michi?
That's Michi, yeah. Michi, I don't know how to pronounce it. He's just as good. Williams has had a better year. But
Or is
I
that
think-
Williams? Williams the number 1 or?
No, that was Michi there.
Okay.
Or Michi.
Yeah, he's got some.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Somebody, what's that? I won't hear what they say. I pronounce it 2 different ways.
Yeah, 1st and 10 here. They're approaching midfield.
34 yards.
Single setback, doubles, quick slant over the middle. Bryce off target there to Bolden. Auburn's defense has played good.
You never see him off target much.
He's
Look
played
at
good
his
today.
completion percentage the last 2 games. 415, 83%. 830 yards.
Yeah.
He's one for 5 today. Young is. He got that one. Yeah, there you go. That's Williams. Williams and Mechie's hard to stop. You can probably shut down one of them, but then you got to shut down the other one.
Yeah, their tight end play. I hadn't seen them throw tight ends a lot this year. Have you?
Not
Not a-
much. That Latu's pretty good. But Billingsley really hadn't been as effective as they hoped he would be.
No.
You know, we loved him last year.
Yeah. That's him. He's in up there now, I think.
Oh, Billingsley is.
They're gonna try to
throws to Bolden.
try to block
Williams
him.
and Mexie.
He runs a chip block there. Auburn just crashes the middle of the line. The offensive line woes continue for the Crimson Tide as they let 6 and 5 Auburn Tigers just handle them. Work inside, get your hands inside. They created lanes for their linebackers. That's what you're supposed to do. Defensive line, Dean. That's how it works.
McClain was in on that.
That's how it works, ain't it?
Yeah.
Defensive line creates lanes for your linebackers to
And
shoot. They create lanes and linebackers shot.
He's going for it. This don't shock me. No, punt it.
Nah, he ain't going
Probably
for
a
it.
fake punt.
Nah, I doubt that.
What a great play that Arkansas ran last week on that fake field goal.
It was.
So Georgia didn't have any trouble today with Tech. I saw 45.
Yeah, I watched. I've been watching the Ohio State Michigan game, which was 35-20 a while ago when I turned it.
35-27 final.
Okay, I don't. It was about 8 minutes left, and I flipped it over here.
Yeah, they did score again, but there was 4 minutes left, and Michigan kept getting first downs. I think they both had 500 yards.
Well, Stroud, I mean, I watched the game. He played pretty good. Michigan's defense, they were just on point. The corners.
Oh, man, they were good. Yeah, and, Ohio State has those great receivers. But
everything that they made, every catch that was caught by Ohio State they weren't just catching the ball and getting loose like they have been against their poo-poo schedule of Maryland and Rutgers and these other poo-poo teams that they play. And this is the big thing, and we'll see how it's going to turn out Tuesday. I'm curious to how's Ohio State now with the playoff.
Oh, they're done.
Well, I mean, now they don't even have a chance to play for their conference title. Michigan will play Wisconsin, which will be a good game.
I'd say Michigan will get in if they win.
Yeah, I think they should get a shot.
Talk that if Alabama wins, obviously they're in, and Georgia's going to be in.
If Georgia loses in their conference game, they may still get in.
Yes, unless it's a beatdown.
Yeah,
which I wouldn't think that it would. But I think Alabama can win. But do I think it's going to be 47-20? No.
No. Yeah. Honestly, even as an Alabama fan, I'm trying to be positive here, guys.
I can't give them the point spread. I mean, what's the spread going to be? 7?
Yeah.
I would think.
I don't know if Bama can win that game. I'd be surprised. I'll just say that.
Well, Georgia's got a better defense than Auburn.
Yes.
Auburn looks pretty good on defense right now. Alabama may gain 500 yards in this game.
Yeah, and it kind of like the Ohio State-Michigan game I was talking about a while ago. Stroud, they had some receivers open, but every time they threw them the ball, they were there to just slap it down.
That's the thing
As soon as he caught it, I mean, Smith and Jigba, as soon as he'd catch it, turn around, bam, he's getting hit.
There's nothing after the catch, and this is
Nothing.
an interesting thing, Matt, and I'm fixing to...
Nothing after the catch.
I don't want to come across like a know-it-all, but Anderson's had a great year. In 11 ball games, he made 27 tackles behind the line. Do you know how many Derek Thomas had in 11 ball games? 39.
So that tells you what kind of talent Derek Thomas was.
Because Anderson's probably going to be the Butkus Award winner,
Sure,
I
yeah.
would think.
Yeah.
That
Pitch,
went nowhere.
and oh, wait,
nice
man.
hit.
We'll get back over here. Ray.
I don't even know who that is.
Derek Thomas, 85 52 sacks.
68 tackles.
Will Anderson, 21.5 sacks.
35 and 25.
25 in 48 games. Well, if he played twice as many games, he could do it.
But see what they're not telling right there
He could do it.
is
He's not going
that's
to play.
over his career.
Yeah.
Thomas did that 39 tackles for loss in 11 ball game season.
Yeah, that was over 54 games.
Yeah.
So,
which he still.
his as a career. Oh, goodness, what a catch. Auburn Halls with prayer in.
Oh, my God.
Another prayer at Jordan Hardine. They got that rabbit's foot in their pocket, tipping it to yourself with a bar of soap, on a rope in his back pocket, slipping and stumbling and bumbling.
Oh, my God.
Makes a magic catch like they always do at Jordan
And he
Hardine.
caught it, too.
Yeah, clean catch.
Clean. I mean, I can honestly say that did not hit the ground.
Do you know any other teams that make those kind of catches besides Auburn?
Well, they do it when they have to, don't they?
There's not many other teams that get her done like that.
No, I mean, that was amazing.
I mean, Auburn's 6 and 5. They're going bowling.
Tank.
they're going bowling somewhere. They may put whatever
Oh, yeah.
bowl game they'll get. So they have, I mean, literally much to play for today. Is what? I mean, what what's
I mean, yeah, they have nothing to lose.
no nothing. It's just a good.
Nothing to lose. And, they can knock Alabama out of the playoff, which obviously
Yeah,
I would think they would. I don't know, unless Alabama goes and beats Georgia.
Bama
You
had
might have some people say.
1 first down. Auburn's got 4 first downs. By the way, we got about 2 minutes left in the first
The
quarter.
thing I do like is that rushing yard stat for Auburn. And being an Alabama fan, I like that stat. It's 0.
A little bit high.
I'm not with the Auburn. I don't think Finley's as good as Nick.
No, he's not.
But he's not bad.
That's why he's not the starter.
Right. Yeah. And Nick's his father playing for the state championship Wednesday. We're going down Friday.
Yeah. Who's that, Hunter in the backfield?
Yeah.
And they got the, what's his name, Knox, come back today for Auburn too, so that'll be another part of offense for Auburn to rely on. Average yards to go, 9, so 2 for 4 on third down. See what they got right here, 3rd and 9. Finley in the single setback here. Runs a little wheel route out, bootlegs out to his left.
No.
He's going to scramble for the first down, I'm sure. No, he's going to step out of
short.
bounds by about 6 yards. So they're probably going to punt here, I would assume. Well, look how tall he is. I think they said
he's big. That was a pretty good escape.
I think they said he was 6'6".
But still short of the first. That looked like a hold right
Holding 77 Auburn. They missed that one. But that's no surprise, guys. Trust me. Alabama, Auburn fans, anybody that's a fan of any team in the SEC, the refs are absolutely terrible. The face mask call we got in the Egg Bowl Thursday night, Ole Miss tackles a Mississippi State player by the jersey. Mississippi State gets the first down on a 15-yard personal foul from tackling a man by pulling his jersey.
15-yard penalty.
Also,
No horse collar.
No. Called it face mask.
Mm.
Called it a face mask. Looked at it on the board, and Lane said, it's right there on the board. The refs turn and look at it, and they go, all right, nothing we can do about it.
Ole Miss looked very good in that. First 10-game regular season.
Yeah.
First
time
time
to
they've
win.
ever won 10 games in the regular season.
Yeah, first 10-win season for Ole Miss. I imagine they'll get a.
They're not playing a big bowl.
They will.
They're good.
I look for them to get a
I'd like to see them in
Oklahoma State or something.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, I think it would be a good matchup. 2 young coaches, 2 good young offensive coaches.
If Clemson beat South Carolina today, they're going to go 9-3. Who do you think they're going to match them up against?
Well, in ACC.
In ACC, I will say that I don't think the Big Ten's a bad conference, but I don't think the ACC's that great.
How are they going? Let's see.
I don't know how that.
The bowls have, we can look at that.
Clemson's still probably going to win the ACC, right?
Yeah, I'd assume.
More than likely.
I'll look at it tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow on the show and see
Okay.
kind of where we think some of these teams make. And we have no idea because it's
Some
still
great bowl matchup.
it's still way early.
Oh yeah. They don't start till what, the 17th?
Yeah, be that week.
That Saturday be the 18th.
Week of Christmas of that beginning of the
But
week.
that's
That week.
the lower bowls now. You get after the day after Christmas and 27th, 28th, they start getting pretty good.
Yeah.
Who all's going bowling? Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, South Carolina, Auburn.
Yeah, most
of the conference.
of the teams. Tennessee,
yes. Who's not? Missouri,
Missouri, Vanderbilt.
Is that the only 2? Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's not going very well.
What a big fall off for the Gators, man. What's going on down there?
I had somebody say the other day that they agreed with the Dan Mullen fire, and I didn't really after 4 years.
No, I think there ought to be let's have a 5-year no touch policy, and then add a 1-year clause if you win. If you go bowling 3 of those 5 years, I get another year automatically. Okay?
Yeah, add a 5-year
something
policy
like that.
unless you do something illegal.
Yeah, if you get caught messing around or something stupid, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you go in there and win 7 or 8 games,
yeah,
and then that 5th year say you don't, but the other 4 you did, well, give me add another year, and then after that, we'll just maybe keep adding years. And if you keep going bowling, I mean, if your team's going to bowl games, guys, I don't know what people expect, really. I don't.
Well, perfect example is Jim Harbaugh. They wanted him fired last year.
I know.
Everybody in the country did. And look, now he's more than likely,
They've
with one
upset.
more win, he'll be in this playoff.
Yeah, huge upset against
Huge.
Ohio State.
And really, the only game they lost, they shouldn't have lost it. They were up 2 touchdowns with about 8 minutes left.
Yeah, they lost lack of focus. Got a bad call.
Yeah, Michigan State beat them.
Yeah.
Ohio State beat 56-7.
Yeah, which we found out was. I'm just kind of curious how they're going to lay out this for Ohio State. Mitchie takes a little swing pass. Looks like he's going to get a first down. No, they're not going to give it to him. He was about a yard over, but that's okay. We know the refs are not real good.
I actually thought that. You remember when Alabama played Michigan in a bowl game 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I thought they were good then.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, and they still got a lot of those same players.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Haskins was their running back.
It wasn't 50-0.
No. Alabama come on there in the second half and did pretty well. It was
Yeah.
close in the first half.
Timeout Auburn. Saban's on the field out there saying something for gosh
They
sake.
tore up over that stuff.
The little stuff just kills Saban. They're going to go back
Joey
to
Spears, if you're watching,
TV
you asked me
timeout.
a good question today. Could Saban win at Vanderbilt? I told him I didn't think so. They would be better.
He would have them bowling.
Yeah, but,
They're not going to compete for an national
I
championship.
wouldn't think. Probably
Maybe not ever. There's a difference in Vanderbilt and the tradition of football at Alabama and Vanderbilt, the tradition of academics.
Yeah.
It's just a different style of people altogether.
I really think it's a pretty tall order to put Vandy in the
The
SEC.
conference.
Yeah. I think they ought to be
Well, Georgia Tech used to be in the conference years ago.
yeah.
They was in the Southeast, or what do
I
they
don't know
call it?
what conference Vandy would be in.
The
I
old-
just think it's a lot to ask of them.
The old Southern Conference before it could become the SEC.
Yeah. Oh, Georgia Tech was?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only one, right?
Yeah, it seemed
Only
like
one that,
because we added
that I know of that was in it and not in it anymore.
we added Arkansas and
Missouri.
way later, and I think South Carolina. I don't think
South
they
Carolina was not.
No. They were only like, what was it, 6, 7 teams maybe?
When I first started watching the SEC,
It's like all you Tennessees and Ole Miss,
Tennessee
Mississippi
and
State,
Emory.
Florida, Bama, Auburn.
Auburn, Kentucky,
Yeah,
LSU, and I think that was it. Missouri wasn't in it. Arkansas, South Carolina, A&M, that obviously wasn't.
so this is definitely a place where big time football is played.
It was
It's
just
going to be
two,
a
I think.
3rd and 1 for Bama here, and they're going to
He
get
didn't
stuffed.
get it again.
That's what, twice?
Why?
Twice.
Is that the replay of that other play?
No, they got stuffed again. So it's going to be 4th and 1 again.
I
for
don't know what their point was.
Alabama's-
He did not get that.
Alabama's offensive line woes are still there. They're not getting off. I don't know if they're combo blocking, which most of your offensive lines do, Dean, right? I mean, if they're playing on the slot, if they're playing head up, or but they're just. So they come back for a break to run one play, and we're going to go back to another break. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely stupid.
We can stay on for a few more minutes, can't we?
That's stupid. That don't make no sense.
Jack, you got anything to say? Oh, okay. No.
He's not real happy about it either. I know, buddy. They can't run the ball.
He's upset.
He's upset about it. Alabama just can't run the darn football. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, they. And Robinson's a good back. He stands a good chance of going over 1,000 today.
He's got to get space. We got to create space. The lineman's not getting off. They're not getting off their blocks to pick up the linebackers. I mean, the defensive line's doing what they're supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Engage the offensive
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
Letting the linebackers shoot these lanes, and they're just waxing them, man. The offensive line's not getting.
A lot of defenses are set up for the linebackers to make all the plays.
No, they're not comboing off and getting upfield to get that second level to give him a chance. Because that's the guys that's whacking him. They're blocking the line, but the linebackers are coming in late and slapping feet.
I remember one spring I coached linebackers at Gills for Brian Cloudis. We were getting ready to play, and I was worried to death about them getting blocked. And I told Dwayne Pierce about it, who had coached linebackers at Cedar Bluff, and he said, "Don't worry about that. They're not going to get blocked." So I'm like, "Huh?" He said, "Linebackers don't ever get blocked, dude. They're hard to block. Just because, they're standing up, you got to work up to them."
Right, yeah. A good offensive line is going to block a linebacker.
Well, yeah.
Five is going to block.
I think
Piedmont's going to block linebackers and
telling me not to worry about it with
whoever you was playing.
Right.
Yeah, that week, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what about Piedmont and Sacs game last night? Wow, guys, what a game!
I didn't know.
Go back and I've shared all the scores, and
I'm trying to find some stats on it. Haven't been
Yeah.
able to yet.
Jack went over. I'm sure he went over 250 passing. Now some of that was called back. There was
Yeah.
some things that
Six
came back.
touchdowns, you said?
6.
Throwing?
Yes.
Now, how many of them went to Estes?
I know 2 or 3 that I seen
He threw
before
the game winner to him, too. Right?
before the before the feeds all went out. F&N dumped at halftime, and NFHS never really could. It just kept screening. It'd play a little bit and it'd roll, and it'd play and it'd roll. So we never could really get a good feed on the game to watch it. So I was just trying to listen after the game to 105.1, and
Yeah.
as the scores were coming in, they're like, "Oh God, they're in overtime," and I'm texting you some scores, and Bo from Average Joe's. Bo was at the Clay Chalkville, and Mountain Brook, which turned out to be another barn burner over there. It looked like Clay Chalk was going to walk away with it. Mountain Brook comes back, and I mean,
That's 2 weeks in a row Clay Chalkville was drilling somebody. And they come back and nearly won.
yeah.
Gardendale did the same thing.
So I was just kind of getting scores as I was getting them from radio.
I think Clay Chalkville may score so quick that their defense gets tired.
That may be true.
I mean,
That's the only thing I can think.
well, I mean, 2 weeks in a row.
Like, guys, we just went through like a 10-play series, and the offense goes out and scores in 6 plays. Can we get a break? Can you run the ball a little bit,
You
Coach?
gotta go back there. Defense.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all just run 4 plays and scored? Holy crap.
Can you slow it down?
Come on, Coach. Run the ball, Coach. Jeez. Quit scoring so fast.
Just run a dive.
Now, Wadley went up on Pickens County 21-0, and then
Oh,
they
I
wound up
never
coming
would've
back
thought that.
in that game, and Pickens County comes back and nearly beats them. And of course, you got 2 Blount County teams, Aniana and Cleveland. First time ever for Cleveland and
Wow, Cleveland.
Clark County to ever go.
Both
So, so you got 2 teams from Blount County there, both super fantastic
You're
coaches.
gonna have a first-time state champion.
Yeah, and 2A. Yeah, how about that? Cleveland beat Mars Hill, and we talked about going that game. And I thought, well,
I
don't
did not.
know.
There's McLean in on that again. One of the best linebackers in the conference.
he is.
I'd say Anderson, him, that Dean, and those 2 guys from Georgia.
Bumper Pool, Arkansas.
Bumper Pool. Yeah, and Toa's got 84 tackles this year.
Ain't bad. I'm not a big fan, but he's learning.
84.
He's trying to learn the defense.
That ain't going nowhere.
Little play action out in the
So
flat
you just
Auburn.
made that play.
First to 10, he'll be second and what, 6 or?
A lot of people aren't big on Henry, but I don't think
He's not bad. He's just
not bad. I don't think he's just as great as some of the
he's
others.
new.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're trying to compare him to guys like Dante Hightower and C.J. Mosley, which played their whole entire career at Alabama. Had the defense, learned it every day. This guy just comes in
This comes in
from Tennessee, and then he's going to try to learn the playbook. So
Yeah, I mean,
good luck with that.
He's on pace to make over 100 tackles.
And he's just playing
Look, he
mostly,
just made that tackle. No, he did not.
and he's playing mostly
They hit.
on skill, a lot on skill there.
Yes.
Because the plays, I mean, he knows them, but still, that's going to be a flag. Another late hit on Alabama. That's
Jordan Battle.
about 42 late hits on Alabama today. They're playing in the. Oh, it's going to be holding on Auburn.
Golly, we were wrong. I thought Battle might have come in too late.
They've been playing a little while today.
Let's see. There's a hold on.
Oh man, he's clearly out of bounds. Man, you can't do that. That's
yeah,
stupid.
He did, but they didn't call it.
That's stupid. Don't do that. That's holding. Jeez.
holding.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Kool-Aid was getting ready to play in the state championship this time last year.
He was, which they didn't make it this year. What about that?
I know.
That's very surprising. Got a lot of new teams, guys. If you want to go on down to Birmingham
Oh, man.
next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be down Friday for sure. I may be down Thursday.
Viger won, right?
Yeah, there's
You
going to
know,
be a lot
I saw
of.
Viger play center, and I thought they looked very good, but I didn't think.
You said they were
state
hard
champion.
hitting.
Yeah, they're very hard. Center could not move the ball on them, which I don't think nobody has.
Nobody has.
And just,
Well, let's try to rip the ball instead of
you
trying
know,
to
and
power
Center can
slam.
move the football, but I think that night they had 157 yards maybe.
Well, we did find out that Viger they're thumpers, man.
Yeah.
No doubt
yeah,
about
they're
it.
Good athletes.
Seen Coach Kelly at Ingles Day, went and picked up a thing of meat. And
Yeah.
we're all rushing through Ingles with our little carts getting cheese and dip. And,
Oh,
hey, what you doing? Hey, Coach, just trying to get this halftime, Michigan game on and get back for the Iron Bowl. So we're just trying to pass in each other and
We're
trying
fixing to turn this and watch Oregon and Oregon State, aren't we?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Y'all stay tuned for that coverage. We're dumping the SEC. The rest are terrible. We don't want to watch them anymore.
I'd say everybody in the county's watching this game, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Sacked him.
Nope. Well, yep.
He,
Nope.
is that
Yep.
Anderson? No.
Oh God, he got pancake. One of their linemen got destroyed. Did you see that?
Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner's coming on as a very good player.
He's so big, man. He's hard to get down.
We might set a record for punts in an Alabama-Auburn game. That's going to be about the 6th one, right?
Henderson runs a stunt. Who's that battle? Got him. Or is
Well,
that
see,
Joe?
Anderson causes so much havoc even when he don't. Make
You have
the
to
play.
double him,
Yeah.
and then somebody else is free. Yeah, what do you think about the orange face mask for Auburn? I like it.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, they did this in the. I think they debuted like in the Arkansas game or something. Good punt.
Auburn always has. good
They always
kickers.
holler that prolific, nasty word when balls are punted. Have you noticed that?
Peter.
Yeah, I mean, that's a see. We're going to have to blank that out. Sorry.
Yeah. it's
Sorry,
just
YouTube.
wrong.
Sorry.
I don't understand.
The prolific, nasty word that
Why
they
it
start
gets to
screaming.
Peter?
Well, what? I mean, you know, what's it have to do?
Is there a guy named Peter running out there?
Yes,
I don't know.
that's where it come from. See, in 1856, guys, up in the game of Maryland played Rutgers, the first time the ball was ever punted, his name was Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin. Yeah.
Punted the
He
first.
went down and run. Somebody said told he was offsides.
Yeah, that's where the
They told him
name.
not to hit the.
So,
return.
so that's why they holler
Peter,
Peter.
stop,
Yeah.
Peter.
What are you doing? Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it come from.
Yeah.
Now don't look that up or don't Google me on that because
1856.
it may not be true. Peter Griffin, Rutgers versus
I
Maryland.
think it happened during a disciples game back in 2,000 years ago.
Now we was talking about high school. Now 1A, we're gonna have Sweetwater and Wadley. It's gonna be interesting.
Right, well, Wadley's obviously, which Knapp had told me that they were good, because obviously they played them. He said they're loaded, and he was very proud of his boys for the way they played. He goes, that bunch could have beat us if we hadn't come to play. Could have really.
Well, Spring Garden had
You don't lay
experience.
down against them.
Spring Garden had experience with the Cleveland team we just mentioned, and played
Nearly
them
beat 'em.
close. Probably should have beat them. Fumbled going in late, and then they had a time to go down there at Wadley to play 1A Wadley, 2A Spring Garden, to go down there and play on a nasty cool night, and just fought them tooth and nail with them. Coach Howard said they have a fantastic football team. Coach does a great job there at Wadley. So
Spring Garden, they got
Obviously.
one loss with a team in which technically they did not lose it.
right,
During the
technically,
state championship.
Yeah.
Mars Hill nearly went to the state championship, and they beat Wadley, who's in the state championship.
it's been a mixed up year.
And last year, the team that beat them won the state championship.
Now the coach from Sweetwater is at Clark County, has been for a couple of years. So it takes them their first state game, which they'll face Cleveland
He
for
must
their
be
first
pretty
state
good.
game. Yeah. So I'm wondering if Sweetwater is still the old historic. Yeah, they won their first state title in '77. Sweetwater did.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they
I'm sure.
how they go match up with
Oh,
with
Oregon,
Wadley.
Oregon State, we were kidding, but there they are.
Ducks are already up 14 to nothing.
14.
Dun, 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 dun. As soon as he throws it, cut the music loose. It's a touchdown.
Oregon State is 7-4 this year. Wow, they're going bold.
Yeah.
Oregon State is not traditionally very good.
You remember when the Rogers quiz? Rogers, remember the brothers played
Oh
out there?
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
them?
Jaquiz and
They were
there was
good.
two of them.
They're like
One of them
five.
was a running back and one was a receiver. Right?
They're like 5'2" and 5'6".
Yeah, one played for the Falcons for a
Yeah.
while. He's throwing it to
Bryce Young
oh,
over the middle.
God.
Ball was knocked down by number 23.
I'll give it to
McCreary.
Derek Mason. So far, he has a good game plan.
Well, Bobo's offensive plan ain't been terrible. They just got a quarterback in there that ain't had to execute many plays. That's targeted.
Targeting.
Throw him out. I did see a target. They called one other night. They reversed
kinda-
it real quick though.
Are you talking about an Ole Miss game?
Yeah, they
Yes,
reversed
they
it.
did.
I'm glad they did.
Very
That's,
quick.
That's
He
ridiculous.
hit him in the shoulder. I saw it.
Yeah.
He lowered his shoulder. He didn't lower his head. There you go, young.
First down.
Those slant routes are open.
You notice how much they're open in high school?
Oh my God! Well, you got to get on the inside, and it's still hard to.
I mean, they
to
just
see.
run up here 5 yards, dig
See,
it
he's not
in.
on the inside
Boom.
of it.
We've seen
But
that.
oh, go ahead.
We've seen that hit so many times. That hit more than home runs and Babe Ruth hit in his career. Those
Well,
slants.
Those
It works
slants-
every time.
Well,
I mean,
it's just a hard route to play.
why don't they do it more, I wonder?
I don't know.
Well, see, if you blitzing linebackers, of course they're
The
going to
only
hit
way
it.
you can stop it is to be right up on them like that, probably.
And you're going to have to
But
be good
if
enough
you go
to
deep, which is what he's doing right now, and he's got him.
touchdown. He dropped it.
I will say that should have been an interference call, and I agree with the kid doing that. You got him beat. You got to do something, but I don't know why they didn't even make the
Slapped
call.
his arms down before the ball got there.
Yeah, that's not a good call.
Let's see a replay. I don't know, Todd. Let's see that again.
Let's see. Was this interference?
Yes.
Definitely.
He's grabbing his arms and did not turn and look for the ball.
Definitely.
Yeah. But Auburn gets those calls a lot at home. Those pass interference for years and years.
But I don't blame the kids.
It's kind of always, no. Yeah. I mean,
hey,
no. I'd have done the same thing.
Yeah. I'm interfering. If I'm beat, I'm interfering.
Absolutely.
And then they don't call it, so it ends up being a broken up pass.
Yeah, and they're not going to call it, especially not there.
Uh-oh. They got Robinson spread out. Oh, they got him a timeout there.
Saban's out there. He told them to get their butts lined up.
I never would have dreamed this game would be 0-0 with 11 minutes left.
Well, they need a good wake up call before they go get beat by Georgia.
Georgia rolled again today, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. Who'd they play?
Georgia Tech.
Johnny Lamar's.
Who's not been playing good. Who played good early in the year.
Why Smart Minna Bucket team.
I think they played. What was it? The old Crane guy down there at H&L Motors that used to be there before H&L Motors. Do you remember that? The white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
when
was
it
a
was
gas station for years.
Uncle.
He had a good football team.
Yeah, Clifford Duncan would be the all-star on that team.
No, was he a good one?
Yeah, he played. Well, he worked down there when he come home from Vietnam. That's where I think he worked down there.
Oh, I got a stat for you. I read this last night trying to find stats on the Piedmont game and trying to find out something about this receiver for sacks, McCants.
Oh, he's good.
He caught 10 passes against 5.
He's good.
5 rushed for 3,784 yards this year in 13 ball games, which works out to be an average of 291 a game.
Yeah, I was going to say 300 or so, yeah.
And had one guy go over 1,000, which was Anderson. Dukes was...
Peyton Anderson's little brother, which is played at Auburn some.
Dukes was right in there with 975, but I thought that was interesting. So there again, Paul Benefield, they rushed for, I think they threw for 657, so
about average.
340 yards a game.
About average for them.
With a young team.
Yeah, we've seen them have more. We've seen them have 400 or 500 yards for season average.
Oh yeah, they've averaged. They had one team there that averaged. I think it's a 14 team, 15, averaged 460.
Yeah.
460, 470 is something ridiculous.
Well, you 3A's, high school again. It's going to be Piedmont and the upset of Montgomery Academy taking down Montgomery Catholic. Montgomery Catholic beats Montgomery Academy 42 to 42 to nothing.
In the season?
Yes. And then you lose 10-7. How
that kind of makes
does
me think
that happen? How do you lose focus so quickly? I mean, you dumped a team, they can't even score, and you run 6 touchdowns on them, and then when you play again, you get 1 touchdown. And I watched some of it before that video died and fell apart. NFHS guys, I know you ain't watching, but I emailed them. The coverage, it's just terrible.
It used to be great.
Now, I went over to Georgia playoffs. Those are great over there.
Now, I saw where Cedartown advanced to the semis.
They did. Calhoun, I think they wound up winning too.
Which historians, football historians around here, you'll find this interesting. The farthest Cedartown's ever been is the state championship, and Coach Kelly's daddy was the coach.
Mm-hmm.
He was the head coach. They went and they got beat by LaGrange.
LaGrange, yeah, they were good that year. They had that tailback. It went to Holden. It's Holden on 70, Alabama. I can't. Cohen, 70. Our left guard.
Great.
Well, our left guard is just not good. I'm gonna point him out because I've been picking on him for a couple of weeks now. Your left guard, I'm sorry, he's just not quality. He's not Alabama quality. And they were offsides in. He was late moving. He's supposed to get sacked again.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he can keep a play alive though.
Oh Lord, he's gonna get hit late.
Oh,
just crashed into old
76.
Old Biggin just went down over there.
And he's already hurt. They're fighting over there now. Hey, I heard that Ohio State and Michigan got into a pretty good one over there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I like it. I mean, I think it's great.
Fired up.
Well, they got nothing to lose. I mean, you just go out there and just play loose and have fun.
I mean, they look great. They don't even look like the I mean, Alabama averages 500 yards a game.
Look at that Sebby. Totally missed tackle. I mean,
Now,
just
he did not lay hit him. I mean,
nah. I like chippy little chippy football in a you know I like it.
another punt, our seventh punt of the day. But I'll say this: I don't see Auburn not having to punt anytime soon either.
Hmm. Golly, run into a brick wall.
Well, you know, they go over the sideline
God.
instead of helping them up, they get over there and cuss them, dog cuss them. I guess I
Yeah,
don't know what
yeah.
happened.
I like a little chippy rivalry games, Dean. I think
Like
it's
them
good.
Wolverines, man. I just can't get over that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happen from last night to today.
And I got to say this, and I'm going to take up for their coach, but for the ninth game this year, ninth time this year, Nebraska loses by less than 10. I don't know if that's ever been done. Probably the best 3-9, seriously, in the history of college football. But they had a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter yesterday and lost to Iowa, ranked Iowa.
Well,
and they nearly beat Michigan.
Iowa's not bad. I mean, they're not
No,
trash.
They're not trash.
They ain't winning no whole bunch of ball games.
No, 8, 9, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I think. There, dog. Jack's got it figured out. Just lay on the floor and scratch your head. Because I same way I feel. Today, I mean, nobody can score. This Alabama-Auburn game is
0-0.
There's no chance of anybody maybe scoring it all day. Guys, we may end a 0-0 tie.
Oh, my God.
Maybe somebody kick a field goal.
17 overtimes. The final score will be 4-2. You know, because you got to go for 2 after 3 overtimes.
Garlic, butter, bacon, burger.
Where's the Sonic at?
Yeah, that's what I had today. We got this little
Really? How much was
cheeseburger.
it?
I don't know. I don't even pay attention to stuff. If you just want it, you just get it. Because it
Oh.
don't matter what it costs like gas. You just pull up. Does it matter if it's $18 a gallon?
No, you got to get
Do
it.
you want to drive your car? Well, you just got to get gas. I don't even look at it. I swear I don't.
No, it don't make. I mean, you got to get it.
Well, maybe they'll turn things around here, guys. We appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it.
Covering Iron Bowl here, 2021 live reaction. Roll Tide and War Eagle all the way. It's just a little surprising.
Yeah, very. I'm very surprised right now. I never would have.
Well,
I
Alabama.
was a little late getting here, and I thought I'm going to get there, and it's already going to be 7-0 or 14.
Well, the offensive line woes are just what they are. They just continue for Alabama. We don't have an offensive line. You lose a quarterback, a running back, an offensive coordinator, most of your line, and all your wide receivers. And did I say quarterback?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good luck with a good say. Hey, look, the guys, they won the West. Alabama's getting a chance to go play for an SEC title with this team. I think that's great.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That was the first kickoff of the game. Come in late. They got a flag on that, too.
There's another one.
I like it. I mean,
Yeah, that means they're there. Look at the
they're proud to be there.
rushing yards. Guys, we got minus 12 rushing yards today.
Yeah, minus 10 for Alabama, which is a joke. A number of team that's ranked in the top 4 can't even get any yards rushing against a 6-5 team that's minus 4 rushing. That's got the better tailback of the two teams.
Yes, they do.
And I'm talking about
And
Tank Bigsby.
Yes, he's there. He called it. Did he catch that?
Now, if that's pass interference, then the one while ago that they missed
Oh, man.
when Michie got his arms pulled down was pass interference. So we're going to have to call this. Yeah, that wasn't there's nothing no different getting there early than the one up the sideline a while ago. So
I thought that was a good play by Battle.
that's a bad call. I don't like it. If we're going to call that, then we need to call it both ways. If he don't even turn to look for the ball and he pulls his arms down from the receiver and he can't catch it, I mean, I don't know
See,
what
the
you
thing
do.
about that is I don't think that's a... Okay, it was pass interference.
But the other one was too.
But so was the other.
So don't call that one because you didn't call the other ones. All I'm saying.
Right, you got to make up.
Yeah.
Now you're back even. Now you're not.
Yeah, you're just making a mess of it. Now we know the SEC refs are terrible.
But you keep your flag in your pocket. He got there early. He obviously did. It's the right call. But so did the guy early.
We're going to review that. We're going to come back and change that call. We feel
You
terrible.
know
We're watching Matt Todd show on YouTube, and they said that call was bad.
Gene Statutory just called us, and they're going to replay this.
They're playing physical game, man. They're getting after it. I like it.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Bringing the wood. Well, I mean, Alabama probably feels like the players are not going. I mean, you feel like you can win a game. you don't want to be negative like you can't win a game.
Right.
But in your heart of hearts, the coaches and the assistant coaches have watched film on Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
They have to watch it and go, oh, guys,
Yeah.
we're really going to have to play perfect to beat these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see that happening. So, with that being said, before we go lose the SEC title game, which we're proud that we get a shot for it. We won the West with an all-new offense, younger kind of defense, which will be some will be back, and a lot of the offense will be back. Let's go play the Iron Bowl, and let's just try to win that one. Let's play with a lot of intensity and a lot of pride for your state. And the trophy, the OKD sportsmanship trophy, obviously they took the sportsmanship part off of it today, and that's okay.
Yeah,
I like a little chippy game.
You know, it's just home teams get. I mean, I heard them talking about the Ohio State and Michigan, and I'm not saying Michigan beat them, but I think they got a lot more calls against Ohio State.
It wasn't that bad.
Was it not?
No.
Okay.
Ohio
that was I was listening to it on the road.
Ohio State was
And this was Ohio State guys.
Yeah, well, they were getting off. They got offsides like twice in a row. Like second 10 offsides, second 15 offsides. Second 20. So they just kept. They had a lot of self-inflicted penalties.
Well, at one time it was like 7-2.
Yeah.
Penalties, but I know when I watched some of it, they made a call against Michigan.
Yeah.
A big call. So, my God.
I mean, Penn State, Michigan State,
what is that on that field?
Cake batter.
Okay.
Cake batter.
Cake batter.
14-14, second quarter, 11:20 left to go. Well, we back here at Jordan Hare Stadium. It was snowing big time. Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, what a game setting to be at the big house in the snow, and Ohio State comes to town. Jim Harbaugh finally gets over the hump to beat Ohio State finally. So congrats to Michigan today.
Guys, listen to this. Alabama has 38 yards. Auburn has 29.
From 48 to 31.
That
total
was just
yards.
passing.
Yeah.
-10 and -2 rushing. 67 yards in this ball.
And these are not the number one defenses in the country. Not even close. Neither one of
Well,
them.
now it says 60 to 54 passing yards. I don't know what that one stat was.
Total yards.
Oh, okay.
Just stick his head in there and got a few yards.
Tank, Callaway.
Are they
They're
still?
in the semifinals.
Yeah, they're still in it.
Calhoun,
Yeah.
Warner Robbins.
I didn't see
I
Warner
saw
Robbins.
a stat where Warner Robbins was averaging 470 yards a game.
I'm sure they're still in it.
He's got 13 yards on 9 carries. Tank does.
9 rushes for 13 yards for Tank. 9 for 13. And he's the best running back on the field.
Yes, he is.
Well route by Tank. A little quick over the middle. And 5.
Right.
Just hit him right in the hands. Sorry I hit you in the hands with it, buddy.
Had 7 punts today. If they don't get this, it'll be 8.
A little behind him.
God.
But, I mean, it hit you in the hands. You got to catch that. Third down conversions 4 to 7 yards. 1 and 2. Score 0-0, by the way. Iron Bowl 2021, Alabama Auburn. 9 minutes left till halftime. 3rd and 7. Auburn has the ball, and they are on their side of the field. So another little quick slant here.
He's going to get sacked.
He's wide open.
Wow. Another punt.
See that okay. Bo Nix completes that play.
He stretches it out.
Keeps his head up and sees the open wheel over here.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, if he
I know.
that,
I mean, he threw it in the dirt. If he throws it at him, that's first down maybe.
probably. 9. Oh, 9 punt.
9 total punts.
Guys, I don't know if there was. You remember that year? It's 55-44.
86 Iron Bowl today.
This may be a record for punts.
And the high school games will not be
Has
at
a
Auburn.
punter ever got player of the game? I'm sure he has.
I don't know. And the high school championships will not be at Auburn this year. They will be at UAB.
Yes, we're happy about that.
Very
We don't have
happy.
to drive as far.
Jeez, man. Now, the South teams probably like going to Auburn.
Yeah, they do. Oh, my gosh.
They look like the Iron Bowl when Cam played and they punched the ball out from Ingram. Perfect.
Same ball.
It probably is. perfect fumble. They punched the ball out
We're
of
gonna
Ingram,
play with this today.
and it just rolled perfect. All right, here's your athletic question. Who was the last Alabama-born quarterback to start for the Tide in an Iron Bowl?
I'd say McCarron.
The
I don't
last,
know if he was born in Alabama.
the last one?
It's got to be McCarron. It wasn't Tua. Good gosh, he dropped it.
Let's think about the ones before him. That'd be the best answer, too. Let's think about it.
Jay Barker.
Well, yeah.
Freddie
Well,
Kitchens.
yeah, I know they was. They went to school up there in Gadsden. I mean, they were from Gadsden area.
I don't know. I don't know if McCarron is from Mobile, but I don't know if he grew up there.
Was there a story maybe about McCarron?
He might have been from North Carolina. Or
No. See, he got his head cut. What was that? He got his head cut in a swimming something, or McCarron? He went. I think he's from Alabama. That'd be the best guess.
Gotta be. There you go.
No.
Passing it? No, maybe it wasn't. That was uncoachable. He just blanketed on him.
Yeah.
Looked like an Afghan on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
He had his hands down, and he impeded him from coming back to the ball.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's just a bad pass. There's no call on
Yeah,
that. It's just
you can't call that.
terrible pass. That's on the QB.
Which he don't make. This is bewildering.
3rd and
Bewildering.
10.
You ever seen the show Bewitched? This is bewildering here. We're just
Bama is 1 and 5 for 3rd downs. 1 and 5. There's no way they're going to keep them number 3. We may have a complete change up. We may have Georgia 1, Cincinnati 2,
Michigan 3, Bama
Michigan
4.
3. No, Bama won't be 4. They can't even score against Auburn.
He just did. Oh, God.
He's not on today.
He had him.
So who's going to be number 4? I guess
punt. Oklahoma State.
Yeah, if they beat Oklahoma today. So number 1 Georgia, number 2 Cincinnati,
Wow, look at that pressure.
number 3 Michigan, and number 4 Oklahoma State. Bama, I'd put them about 12, and we'd put Ohio State 20. Does that sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bama's still going to get a good bowl game. They're going to have a good. They're going to draw a good bowl game because they're Alabama. Oh Lord, he's getting thrown
They
out.
got him fired up. That was Williams. Boy, he's mad.
He's thrown out. He's gone. He ain't playing. He ain't playing next week.
Melee on the sideline.
No, that's going to be targeted. He lit him up. He ear-holed him.
Well, then that's their best receiver gone.
He's gone. And he won't be playing next week, too.
That's not good.
Nope.
He's best receiver in the conference.
Yes. Yeah, he's done. Because as soon as I seen it happen, I was waiting for the flag.
Surely not. Surely not.
He ear-holed him.
Oh, God, he's gone. He's gone.
Yep. That's exactly, though, how you play.
I gotta be honest with you, Matt. There's no way he can't be.
No, that's the rule. All right, let me be clear. We're on YouTube here, live.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Matt and Todd Show. Covering Iron Bowl 2021, 0-0 here, 9 minutes left. And your top receiver, and one of the best in the country, just ear holes a guy on special teams to get thrown out of the game. So he will not be playing next week against Georgia.
We think that he will.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
he's
see
done.
how he's not.
Now, personally, I think that's good football, and I love it. If it would have been Auburn hitting Alabama, either way, I like it. It's good football.
Yes.
I like it.
But they throw him out now.
Yeah, I just say.
But are they going to
15 yards.
throw out the best receiver in the conference?
Yes, they're fixing to right now.
It's under further review.
You don't get the ain't no need to review it. We just reviewed it. As soon as it happened, I seen it. I knew it was targeted.
Made a great play.
He's done.
And that's their deep threat. That's their deep threat. So now you make Mechie
So now making
he's on his own.
a bonehead play because you're excited. It's the Iron Bowl, and I get it. And you want to play prideful for your new school because you don't understand the Iron Bowl. He don't really know a whole lot about it and all. That's fine. But he's trying to play with intensity, and I like that. But you're the best, one of the best receivers in the nation. Don't keep your head out. Put your head across the ball. See his head.
Oh God.
His head, Todd.
That would have been a great hit.
And you coach this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His head's supposed to be where? On the ball.
On the ball, yes.
If he lowered,
that's a great play.
If he would have lowered his head about 4 inches and run it across the ball, if he runs his head across the ball there and puts his arms around him and runs through him to the sideline, it would have been a fantastic tackle.
We're hoping And I don't see how, because it'll catch a lot of heat over the next couple of days.
He's over there talking to him. Saban's trying to get, hey, we love the intensity, but,
That,
stop being stupid.
I don't see any way around that. Not him
No,
not being thrown out.
as soon as it happened, I knew it.
And then he didn't mean to, but it don't matter.
Well, I would have meant to.
I mean, they don't take into account.
He might as well go ahead and get his pads off and go ahead and take a little trip down the mighty Mississippi.
I just don't see any way around it according to their rules. Do we agree with it? No.
No.
According to their rules, he's gone.
Give him 15 yards and let's play football. We don't need to look at it. I could see it. Targeting 15 yards.
This place is going to erupt if they don't throw him
First
out.
down. Oh, he's throwed out. There's no doubt.
He's gone.
Good job there.
Yeah.
Sorry, young man. That's the way the rules go. I don't like them, and nobody else does either. And we really need, because the refs and the whole SEC conference is a joke. The NCAA is a joke. There's no consistency in any of the rules that they do in any case. We know that players get paid. We know all that stuff's been going on. Now they can get paid legally. So it's just a big joke. We need to refine these rules because they don't throw out grown men out of a professional game. And if you're a professional and you target, you just get a penalty. He just telling him, look, man, you can't be selfish right there. You got a team that needs you out here. Well, you're not going to be part of that team now. And he'll be out the first quarter of the Georgia game, too.
Yes. He'll miss these 3 quarters. Big play for Auburn. I'm talking about.
There we go. We're going to keep doing it.
God, don't get thrown out, Harris. Which I don't think that's a throw out. They don't throw them out for fighting.
Well, if you sling a fist, if you throw a blow now, if you throw a fist, they'll throw you out. That closed hand punch to the head or something, they will. And there was a receiver downfield, lineman down the field.
Tackled the ref.
Auburn's got the ball here. It's going to be
Still no first down.
second and still first. And first and 15. Okay, they didn't.
It's not a loss of down.
And they both have 3 penalties, by the way. Not a lot of bias here. They've been pretty evenly stupid today.
A lot of no calls.
Tank Bigsby bouncing around left end. He's run down.
Nothing.
Run down by
Helms is good.
Yeah, I noticed him last week playing a little bit.
Yeah, he's good. Good safety.
Toa trying to make a sprint across, but Tank Bigsby's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
You better make a good angle on him, Dean.
And Helms did. Helms is a good ball player. But goes unheard of. I mean, I talked to Alabama fans that don't even know him.
He kind of gets behind the mix because of Harrison.
Harrison, Anderson,
Yes.
Toa.
Yeah.
Battle.
We're going to play man up on top. They fake the handoff inside. Finley steps up in the pocket. Pump.
Sacked again. There we go.
Takes a sack from the back by
Turner again.
Turner.
Second one. I'm just worried about Alabama's offense now. Because Williams, 80 catches for 1,250 yards.
And you need to score on Georgia quick.
That's not easy to replace.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as you get the ball against Georgia, the first play needs to be down the field, up the
I want to
sideline.
find out what people say. Said you got 5 stars all over the field. You just put one out and somebody else steps in.
He just made a 85-yard pass down the field. And
That was a nice play.
ripped it away from 6 Alabama defenders up the sideline.
He took it away from them.
Yeah.
Went up in the stands and took it away.
Got a drink up there in the stands, ripped the ball away
Polish sausage.
from 10 Alabama players.
Man, they had
He just-
oh God, it hit his face, man.
He just beat him. He just stopped and got back in front of the defender and made a big catch. I
Wow.
believe Auburn fixed the score right here. We may lose this one 7-0.
Touchdown.
Yeah, they can't tackle either.
Wow.
That may be your final score, guys. 7-0 in the Iron Bowl.
Whoa, getting tense.
When's the time we seen a low-scoring Auburn Alabama game?
Man, I got to give it to 5 there. That was a nice little run.
Well, this is what we mean.
Cramp in my back. Oh God.
Had a
You remember that one you got in your leg? I'm getting one in my upper back. Look at this.
Slip,
Oh,
fall.
dang, Helms, we bragging on him. But in his defense, there's usually somebody else there
Yeah.
if he does slip.
4 plays, 39 yards for 2 minutes and 12 seconds worth. Auburn scores first with 6 minutes left to go till halftime. And we'll get off here.
Wrap us up.
Yeah.
We got to get into this.
They just come back and made a play on it.
Yeah, we did about a quarter. We did 6 minutes of this one and 8 of the other. That's right, a quarter.
Nice little swing. Defender falls down. Other defender goes retarded and forgets how to tackle. And that's what happens. Touchdown.
Helms fell down. Harris missed a tackle, which does not miss many tackles.
Yeah.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
You cut us off there, producer. Production manager here. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Come over on Facebook Live at 6 o'clock. We'll catch you guys in. And good luck both teams. And we'll see y'all guys tomorrow sometime, okay? Peace.
Have a good day.